No one teaches us how to grow old. When we're young, we're told what to eat, when to sleep, how to live better. But as we grow older, especially past 70, people stop offering advice. Or worse, they talk to us like we're fragile, as if age itself is a weakness. But here's the truth. Aging isn't about breaking down. It's about learning how to treat your body like the wise, experienced friend it has become. Because at this stage in life, the little things, they matter more than ever. The way you sleep, the way you move, the way you start your morning, especially the morning. Because mornings for people over 70 are sacred. They're delicate. They set the rhythm for everything that follows. And when something small is off, the whole day can feel harder than it needs to be. Maybe you felt it too. You wake up feeling stiff, or dizzy, or just off. Your energy is slower to arrive. Your mood takes longer to lift. And sometimes you wonder, is this just aging? Or am I doing something wrong? The answer might surprise you. Because for many people over 70, it's not some big health problem. It's not even age. It's habit. Specifically, morning habits. Seemingly harmless things we do every day. Things no one warned us about. Things we've been doing for decades, never knowing they're hurting us now. So today, we're going to look at 4 of the most common and quiet morning mistakes people over 70 make. And more importantly, how to gently fix them. This isn't about blame. This isn't about perfection. It's about awareness and tiny shifts that bring your body back to balance. Because change doesn't have to be hard. It just has to be kind. And your body, believe it or not, will thank you. Morning mistake number 1. Getting out of bed too quickly. It sounds so harmless. You wake up. You swing your legs over the side of the bed. You stand up, maybe stretch your arms, and walk to the bathroom. You've done this for decades, but now, at 70, 75, or 80 years old, that simple movement can be one of the most dangerous parts of your day. Why? Because as we age, blood pressure regulation becomes more fragile. When you move from lying down to standing up too quickly, your blood may not rush to your head fast enough. This creates something called orthostatic hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure. And the result? Dizziness, lightheadedness, unsteadiness, and in many cases, falls. Falls are the #1 cause of injury among older adults. And a fall in the morning, when your body is stiff, your muscles are cold, and your senses are still adjusting, can be serious. So what can you do instead? The 60-second ritual. When you first wake up, stay lying down. Wiggle your fingers. Flex your toes. Roll your wrists. Take a few deep breaths. Gently stretch your arms overhead, still lying flat. Then slowly, turn onto your side. Pause there. Let your body catch up to gravity. Place one hand on the mattress to help push yourself upright. Don't rush. Sit at the edge of the bed with your feet touching the ground. Close your eyes. Take another deep breath. This moment, just 60 seconds, lets your nervous system stabilize. It helps your circulation adjust. It gives your brain a chance to wake up with your body. You'll be amazed at how different you feel. Not groggy, not dizzy, not off, just steady. And that steadiness, that's what keeps you safe. That's what helps you walk with confidence. That's what allows you to move through your day without fear. You don't need a complicated morning routine. You don't need supplements, gadgets, or secret tricks. Sometimes all your body needs is a little more time. You've rushed through mornings your whole life. But now, you've earned the right to slow down. Not because you're weak, but because you're wise. Your body isn't broken, it's just different now. More sensitive, more subtle. And if you learn to listen to it, it will carry you better than any medication ever could. Morning mistake number 2. Skipping water or drinking it the wrong way you wake up. Maybe you go straight to coffee. Maybe you forget to drink anything at all until hours later. Or maybe you gulp down a big glass of water in one go, thinking, I'm being healthy. But here's what most people over 70 don't realize. Your body, after a full night's sleep, is already mildly dehydrated. And dehydration in older adults doesn't feel the same as it did at 30 or 40. At this age, even slight dehydration can cause mental fog, low energy, poor digestion, constipation, headaches, and yes, dizziness. Again, as we get older, the body's thirst signal weakens. You don't feel thirsty, but your organs are still waiting, especially your kidneys, your brain, your heart. Water isn't just about quenching thirst. It's about rebooting the system, gently waking up every cell in your body. So here's how to do it right. Step 1. Keep a glass of room temperature water beside your bed. Yes, room temperature, not ice cold. Because cold water can shock your digestive system first thing in the morning, especially for older adults. When you wake up, before food, before coffee, before checking the news, take small sips, not gulps. Sips. Slow. Mindful. Feel it move down your throat. Let it wake you from the inside out. That first glass helps rehydrate your brain, stimulate your digestive tract, regulate blood pressure, and support your joints and muscles. You don't need lemon. You don't need fancy minerals. You just need consistency. Step 2. Wait 15 to 20 minutes before eating or drinking coffee. This pause gives your body a chance to absorb the water, to reset, to prepare. You'll notice you feel lighter, more alert, and your digestion, it'll thank you for the rest of the day. Step 3. Spread your water intake, not front-load it. Many older adults try to drink a lot of water early, then taper off. But your body needs hydration throughout the day, not just in one big wave. So sip water mid-morning. Sip again in the afternoon. Avoid going hours without drinking, especially if you're active or take medication that causes water loss. And don't be afraid to flavor it naturally. Cucumber, mint, a slice of apple. Make it pleasant. Make it yours, because hydration isn't a chore. It's a quiet gift to your future self. One last note. If you often feel lightheaded, have dry mouth, or feel fatigued around 10 to 11 a.m., you may not need more coffee. You may just need more water. And when your body feels nourished from the inside out, you move differently, think clearer, smile more. So tomorrow morning, before anything else, reach for water. Not your phone, not the news, not caffeine. Water. Start with that, and everything flows better. Morning mistake number 3. Eating the wrong breakfast, or skipping it entirely. You've probably heard this before. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. But after 70, it's not just important, it's essential. Because your body doesn't process food like it used to. Muscle mass decreases. Digestive enzymes slow down. Blood sugar becomes more sensitive. So skipping breakfast? Or eating something quick, sugary, and processed? That's not just a missed meal. It's a missed opportunity to stabilize your entire system. Let's talk about skipping breakfast first. Some older adults say, "I'm not hungry in the morning," or "I just drink tea and wait until lunch." And while intermittent fasting might be trendy for younger folks, for someone in their 70s or beyond, skipping breakfast can lead to fatigue, irritability, blood sugar crashes, muscle breakdown, and increased risk of falls from low energy. Your body needs fuel to move, to think, to repair, especially in the first few hours of the day. But it's not just about eating. It's about what you eat. And here's where many people go wrong. They grab toast, a sweet pastry, maybe just a cup of coffee and a banana. Quick, easy, familiar, but not supportive. Because these choices spike blood sugar quickly, then drop it just as fast, leaving you foggy, tired, and craving more sugar by 10 a.m. So what should breakfast look like for someone over 70? It should be gentle on digestion, rich in protein, balanced with fiber and healthy fats, easy to prepare, and easy to enjoy. Here are a few examples. Oatmeal with a spoonful of almond butter and chia seeds, scrambled eggs with spinach and a slice of whole grain toast, Greek yogurt with berries and walnuts, a smoothie with protein powder, banana, oats, and flaxseed. And remember, you don't have to eat a lot. You just have to eat something nourishing. Even half a boiled egg and a slice of avocado on toast is better than nothing. Even a handful of nuts with a warm drink is a good start. The key is to be consistent, not perfect. Because breakfast isn't about being fancy. It's about sending your body a message. I care about you. I'm giving you energy. You're safe to move today. And that message? It changes everything. You think clearer. You move steadier. You feel less anxious, less reactive, more at ease. So if you've been skipping breakfast or eating something that leaves you feeling off, try changing just one thing tomorrow. Add one egg. Swap one pastry for oats. Drink your coffee after a few bites of real food. Small changes, big difference. Because your mornings deserve more than survival. They deserve nourishment. And so do you. Morning mistake number 4. Starting the day with negativity or isolation. You wake up, you reach for your phone, you check the news, or you scroll through social media. Or worse, you sit in silence. Not peaceful silence, but the kind that feels like loneliness. And before you even eat, stretch, or smile, your day already feels heavy. This is one of the most overlooked, yet powerful mistakes we make in the morning. Because our emotional state after waking up is fragile. It sets the tone. It creates the lens through which we see the entire day. And for people over 70, especially those who live alone or are retired, that emotional lens matters more than ever. When the first thing your mind receives is fear, conflict, bad news, or isolation, your body responds. Your stress hormones rise, your breath shortens, your muscles tense, your mood dims. You may not even notice it, but it lingers, and it makes everything else harder. So what can you do differently? Replace input with intention. Before letting the outside world in, check in with your inner world. Instead of reaching for the phone, try reaching for something that feeds your soul. A favorite poem, a gentle quote, a quiet prayer, a journal, a soft instrumental playlist, a memory that makes you smile, a moment of gratitude. These aren't silly rituals. They're anchors. They remind you that the world is still good, that you are still good, that you're here, and that's already enough. And if you live alone, speak. Not just in your head. Out loud. Say good morning to the sunlight, to your plants, to the version of yourself that made it to today. Connection doesn't always come from other people. Sometimes, it comes from how gently you greet yourself. And if you do have people in your life, a neighbor, a friend, a cousin, text them a kind word. Send a voice note. Ask for one in return. Create little rituals of connection. Because you don't need noise. You just need warmth. And warmth can be chosen. Brain, the gentle power of mornings. You don't have to become a different person. You don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. and run laps around the house. You don't need a perfect routine. You just need a few moments of care, of listening, of choosing what serves you, and letting go of what drains you. Because after 70, everything matters more. But not in a scary way, in a sacred way. Your mornings are not just preparation for your day. They are reminders that you're alive, that your body is still moving, that your heart is still steady, that your story is still being written. So tomorrow morning, try this. Don't rush. Don't skip. Don't scold yourself. Just start gently. Sit up slowly. Drink your water. Eat something that gives instead of takes. Say something kind, out loud. And then, go on with your day, not from obligation, but from presence. Because even if no one taught you how to grow old, you're doing it. And you're doing it beautifully.